Alright, what's going on, boys? We took a W today, thank God. This is how I made $1,300 trading NQ. Here's the P&L. 650 across both. Sorry, 660 across both. And anyways, caught this internal buy model through here. To 15-minute buy side liquidity. This is the market structure shift point. Kind of, I guess we've already had a shift in structure, but anyways, right, bias coming into the day was obviously bullish. We're just pumping non-stop towards these next draws higher. And also I've put my chart colors back to dark because I don't know why I always just find myself coming back to these dark chart colors. Anyways, we are just bullish. Excuse me. Bullish to this next draw. Well, already taken. Bullish to this next draw and potentially these draws up here. I do think we're climbing back towards all-time highs. Just from a weekly chart standpoint, this is the obvious buy model back to all-time highs. So if you go back into my recaps, back to let me go to a daily chart. Go back to my 30th of March video, or somewhere around here, 27th, 30th, or the 31st, and I said that this move is likely to happen back to all-time highs. So yeah, we are pumping. Now, anyway, zooming into a 4-hour chart, we have all these imbalances that we're just not fucking rebalancing to, which is annoying, but you know, we just gotta keep rolling with what's going on. Zooming into a 1-hour, ES ended up, so we opened up this 2 o'clock candle, we retrace, we tap into this 1-hour gap. NQ fails. If we go to a 15-minute chart, so we have this lunch sell side that we got manipulated with an SMT. ES ended up taking that there. Now, let's zoom into a 5-minute. So I ended up taking an early entry, right? And I want to take it back to equilibrium of this range. So if we mark out equilibrium, you can see that there. Let me actually change that up real quick, type sheet. Oh, I guess I'll do whatever. It's ugly looking, but I'll do. All right. So if we look at a 1-minute chart here, and we have this little, it's not obviously not significant, but this little swing point here that we ended up breaking above. But I like this here. I like how after we took out this 15-minute sell side, that we started rejecting, and this was the market structure shift low, which we failed to displace through. And then we had this 15-minute SIBI here. I'll just mark that as 15-minute buy side for now. I like this move. I went long here. And then I was looking for that 15-minute, and then obviously buy side, which we ended up running. Once we came up here and opened up this gap, I went break even. I didn't want to see us return to my entry, especially since it was like a premature entry. But got stopped at break even. We came down, and then we ended up respecting this 1 minute. Take the internal low, displace back to the upside. And I was looking for my entry all through here. We didn't get the pullback. Here was based off the 2-minute, because ES had ended up taking or tapping into that 2-minute, which was here. So this 2-minute gap here on ES. This candle here came down, touched it. That's when I executed. Then this was my break-even point, and then I just ran a 1-to-1. Because who knows, this probably is going to run higher, but I only had the mini on. And yeah, I probably could have held this break even, and ran a standard deviation on this shit. Like, so yeah, it's about to hit it there for 1.6. But you know, I only had a mini on, and I took a loss yesterday. I just wanted to get back to my groove, and this is a session where it was just like, guys, like, we know where we want price to go, but it's just like the price action is just. Sorry, I'm so tired. But the price action is just not moving nicely. Like, we're not rebalancing on low time frames, we're not rebalancing on high time frames. It's really frustrating to trade, but yeah. Just a 1-to-1 today. Recovered back the loss that we made yesterday. So we're back at, well, I'm actually in slight profit. I'm at like 500. So let's actually go over my TradeZella while we're here, and we can do a little recap of how we've been doing on the funded accounts. So the balances, though, we're back at around like 2k on the things. Obviously, after my payout, I took a couple of losses, but we still got them. So yeah, here we go. All right, I'm up 5.1k in total, right, with a 60% win rate. And then if we go down here, so this is April so far this month. First week break even. Obviously only 2 days traded. And then so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins. So yeah. Anyway, so up 2.1k this month so far. So even with the losses, we're still chilling. If I go back to March, again, we were up 3k. We only traded the end of the month on the fundeds, but all through here, this was just profitability. March was a really good month. So yeah, this isn't looking too bad, man. TradeZella score's looking good as well. The consistency's right up there. The win rate is pretty good. Again, yeah, profit factor's pretty good. Average win loss, good. Yeah, everything's looking good. My Zella score's pretty good. Yeah, overall, as long as I can keep this going, the payouts are going to keep rolling, and I will just continue to be profitable. So, yeah, there's the balances. So, yeah. Road to the second payout on these accounts. So, yeah, well, I'll catch you boys. Oh, fuck, I'm tired. I will catch you boys tomorrow for another trading day. I need to get to bed.